Chams, today I'll be teaching you how to sew a cow neck top that has rope. So what we're doing is to measure our pattern. So I use a pattern length 9 inches. So I'll be cutting it out. I measure my armhole, I measure my neckline. Then don't forget your slant at the shoulder part. And you're going to cut it out. If your armhole is 8, make sure you use 8. If it's 9, make sure you use 9. So after cutting it out, I'll be placing it on my back bodies. I folded my back bodies into two. So what we're doing is divided your bust measurement by 4 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. That's what I will get the width. Then for the length is 19 plus 1 inch sewing allowance, making 20 inches. Then we'll be cutting it out like this. This is basically the back bodies. You can see that I pinned it. So next to be cutting the front bodies, I raised it up by 5. So you can decide to raise your own 6 inches, but make sure you do not raise it more than 6 inches, because anything more than 6 is going to show your breast. So you are going to use your chalk to or anything to mark it. You are going to mark your arm hole, and you are going to no need of slanting the shoulder as I slant it. You can decide to leave it like this, the neckline as I slant it like this, and you can even decide to add 1 inch at the upper part. Then you curve it like that. Then I place my back bodies on it so that I can get my pattern that I used for the back. So then I'll be cutting it out like that. After cutting it out, next we'll be cutting our facing. Our facing, don't forget your facing. You're going to cut out facing for the front and back pattern. That's what you're going to use to sew it inside. That's all for the cutting tutorial. Next we'll be sewing it. There are 2 methods in joining it. The first one, you can decide to join it by the shoulder, joining it lining by lining, fabric by fabric. When I mean lining, I mean facing by facing. Then you join the neckline and the armhole. You first join the armhole, then the neckline with the other facing. Then you use bias to tape the armhole. The second method you can use is to join the armhole. You leave the shoulder, then you join the neck. So after all, you now hold it. You can you can decide to whip the shoulder or turn it inside it. That part is very tricky. So what I'll be doing here, I'll be doing a French seam. I'll be using a French seam to join it. How I made the French seam was to join the upper part, join the front part. So later I fixed my loop. So this is me fixing my loop. I measured 13 inches. Then after the 13 inches, I measured 3.5 inches to fix my second loop. I'll be doing this same thing to the both sides. Remember that this is the front part, this is the outer part, not the inner part. This is how you'll be fixing the loop. Then do it to the other side. Then I fold it into the other side. Then I'll be sewing it. Remember that this is a French seam we'll be making. We want our cow neck to be as neat as possible. So what I did was to measure 0.75, because we've used 0.25 to sew our outer parts, like the front part. So we'll be using it to sew the inner part so that it won't show. The same thing you do on one side, you do the same to the other side. I'm measuring it to see if it is accurate. So charms, this is how it came out. You can see how neat it is. The shoulder parts, I did a tricky part for the shoulder part. Then this is the facing. I make sure there is no joining, there is no element of ruffles in the cow neck. Then I went ahead to iron it. As you can see, this is a loop. Charms, this is how it came out. I so much love how it came out. I made a rope for it. This is me tying it, and this is me vibing to the dress. You can actually rock this cow neck top with anything. You can work it with a trouser, you can work it with a skirt, you can rock it with basically anything. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.